Hello and welcome back to day 10. Got up early this morning just so I could upload my video before I head off to school. I woke up early because the Undermine Journal, usually it updates here every 2 hours. So if I get up at wait, it updated 16 minutes. Oh, so it updates at 7:30. I thought it updated at 8 o'clock, so I was trying to be up before 8 o'clock. There were a couple of decent deals on here, nothing amazing, but um, it updated 20 minutes ago, and all these deals from 20 minutes ago are gone. So there's some guy who does this. They get up in the morning and they check the Undermine Journal probably as soon as it updates and just buys all these deals. So we're definitely going to have to get on early and make sure we beat him to it. But we sold a couple of things. Bronze Proto, well, just some pet, you know, Grog Cynic Gaze. That's the male 101 helmet. Barbaric cloth robe, some random transmog, and yeah, that's about it. 25k in the mailbox, not bad, putting us up to 96k.
What's up, boys? Just got home from school. Currently just posting some auctions that had expired while I was at class. It's quite a lot of them, like 200 expired, so I'm gonna do that real quick. This morning before I left for class, I had a little bit of time, so I decided to make a demon hunter and level him through the demon hunter starting zone or whatever. And I was kind of thinking about this last night. Kind of little things that you can do to, start making some extra gold on the side. Stuff that you can't exactly just go out and, farm nonstop on a main character. Stuff like the Dark Moon Fair, perhaps, you know, daily locked stuff, weekly locked stuff, all that kind of things. And a couple of things that came to mind was first, Dark Moon Fair turn-ins. I'm not going to bother going through and doing all the Dark Moon Fair daily quests. I don't think the drop rate on the pets are high enough to actually. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they're like high enough to make it viable to actually do all the Fair stuff on one character. But you can do the Dark Moon Fair turn-ins for tickets. That's definitely worthwhile, in my opinion. But yeah, another idea I had was from there's this dungeon in Classic, or I guess it's actually a raid Temple of AQ. Now, I'm not sure what the lockout on this is. I think you can only run this like 2 times a week, or maybe it's daily reset. Not Temple, Ruins, sorry. AQ 20, I think, is what it's originally called. They've got these little slugs, and I'm not sure. Do I have like all drops enabled or only ones that I can have? Ignore filters. So these slugs have a decent drop rate for all these different items. Um, Ranging from like 2 to 5, and some of them are even like 20k. So my idea is to perk this guy. Okay, I don't have the portal Oldham. I probably have to like do this quest line. Uh, but my idea is to just park this guy outside of AQ 20 and log into him every day or however often and just run it. And we'll kind of see like in a week of spending, probably take like 5-10 minutes. So a week would be like an hour of running that stuff, how much money we made. So I had no idea this was the thing. That's actually kind of funny. Recently created demon hunters cannot access legacy dungeons and raids. Please try again tomorrow. Um, I mean it's annoying, but it's fair, I can understand why that's in there. And hopefully by please try again tomorrow means there's a 1 day cooldown and not like a week cooldown, but either way, like whatever. I thought that was pretty funny. We'll leave them here. And I guess we'll start that week tomorrow. We'll probably head over here on our mage and just run it quickly. Because why not? Just finished up a couple rounds of Lower Blackrock Spire. I think it was like 4 or 5 runs, but we got pretty dang lucky. A little bit under an hour, maybe about an hour to the dot. But yeah, here's what we got. I already did a price check, 136,000. We got two Arcanite Reaper plans worth about 15k each, and an Orb of Deception worth about 35k. Was they're listed for like 75k right now on this server, so amazing drops, but if I were to remove all these very rare drops that are worth a lot, we made about 66K just from all this random stuff because we've got a lot of like 1, 2, 3K things. Hello, hello. Um, haven't had much time today. Had to do some homework, so we spent a lot of time sniping, but didn't really get much. I spent some time in. I went to Nomergan. I never showed you that because it just didn't really go well. I mailed over the stuff here. Um, Spent maybe like an hour there. Kind of figured out a decent path, but the profit in it was kind of really bad. Just didn't get much of anything really. Like I spent an hour or so there. I think I got to the boss like 4 or 5 times. I was kind of doing like full clears at first, and then I tried to do some like boss rushes and then back out kind of thing. Um, but didn't make very much, so I didn't bother showing it. I'm actually in the process of looking to buy a guild bank. I kind of want to have somewhere to store stuff. Um, like if I spend more than like an hour or so somewhere farming, I don't really have anywhere to put it. Like on my main account, I've got a little bit of bank space, but a lot of this is getting filled up with lock boxes. So lock boxes going into, a guild bank would be nice, as well as I can like this is all from like an hour and a half or 2 hours of farming Oldemon. If I could just have a place to store all this stuff until I completely finish farming it, and then I could do it all at once, something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to this guy and see if I can get one, and then I'll show you the loot I got from Oldemon. Had a guy messaged me saying he had a 7 tab bank. I offered him about 10K. I think 7 tabs is like a little bit over 19K, and then 8 tabs is like 40K. So I kind of offer like a little above half for it. I'd probably pay like 25K for an 8 tab bank just to have it. But yeah, I don't really want to pay that much for a 7 tab bank. I don't know even know if I should have offered him 10K. I should probably just look for like an 8 tab for 25K. But I think there's a little bit more complication to getting the 8 tab than just buying it for 20K. But anyways, I gotta wait till I hear back from him. Um, yeah, got a lot of stuff from Oldemon. I really want to get one of those ultra rare drops. We did get a couple of cool things. We got this Spirewind Fetter worth about 7K. We got this Basilisk Hide Pants. These actually dropped from the locked Mithril chest. Um, yeah, worth about 10K. That's pretty lucky. And we got this uh, Formula Lesser Beast Slayer worth about 6K as well. So that's like the kind of rarer drops, and then just a lot of stuff between 1,000 gold to like 5,000 gold. Like I think this Night Scowl, but yeah, let's go and just price check it. 132K, not too bad. What's up? So I've been doing a little bit of research into Oldemon, which I probably should have done off in the first place. But anyway, I got mail from somebody. Okay. I decided to, yeah, apparently the only places those ultra rare items can drop is from the ancient cache at the end of Oldemon. Like that's the only thing that has a chance to drop it. So the stuff I've been doing has basically been a complete waste of time because I haven't even been going down there. So knowing that now, I'm probably going to change up my route. Instead of clearing this and like grabbing as much stuff here, I'm just going to like run through, and I'm basically going to go straight to this mithril cache, and then I'm going to go straight to the bottom. And once I get to the bottom, I'm just going to head back out and just reset every time. So it'll be like 3 minute runs, but that gives me a little bit of break in between. I think that'll be my plan for tomorrow. What's up? I'm here at Oldemon. I've done about 4 runs of this new path. No, 3 runs. This will be my fourth run, and I kind of just wanted to show kind of what I'm talking about. So the whole point of this path is to just basically hit the 2 mithril bound chests and then go straight to the last boss and leave. Um, that's basically it. So I'm gonna time it, see how long it takes me. Let me make sure I reset all first. Walk in, and obviously the most efficient way would just to have 6 minute runs. So if I'm going under 6 minutes, then I should add stuff to my run to fill out 10 instances in an hour. But I kind of just want to go straight to the end and back, hit the 2 chests along the way, and that's it. If it's shorter than 6 minutes, then it's perfect because, I can just take breaks in between and stuff. But here we go. So first thing I do is blink over here, and I just got Arcane Barrage a lot, use the Looterang, all that kind of stuff. I could grab some more guys like from around if I wanted to. I just don't really care enough to. Still getting used to the Looterang too. So at this point I invis. Um, the main reason I invis right there is because sometimes you can get invisible trolls tagged onto you and they move really slow and they won't catch up. So I invis very early, that way when I get to this mithril bound chest up here, I won't be stuck in combat from guys behind. Go here. Okay, this time it's not locked, but I do have my um, unlock thing keybound. So we're just gonna head through here. Again, this isn't perfect. I could be doing a couple of stuff a lot better. We check right here to see if the mithril chest is there. It's not. Normally I would just kill these guys and then loot that chest. I'm gonna tag this boss, not really bother looting it because it's gonna send the loot to my mailbox. I don't know if it sends like BOEs it drops or anything, but I'm not too worried about it. Again, there I should have left one guy alive, but again, not a huge deal. Ooh. Well, that's the first one I've ever gotten of those. So now we come here, we leave this pack up here on the side just because we want it to be there on our way out. I also come in here, I kill the Stone Steward, and I kill the Flame Buffet guy. Because so far, those are the only two guys I've noticed who have actually been able to cancel my channel here. So now we just kill 3 of these. Arcane Barrage the last. Blink. Again, just keep an Arcane Barrage stacks up. We don't want to kill all these guys because we want to leave some for on our way back up. And also, this is why we greater invis super early before, because if we wait till we get to the chest to greater invis, back at the mithril bound chest, then when we get down here, it's still on cooldown by about like 5 or 6 seconds. Once you see the animation start on this guy, then you're done. You can start walking over here. Right before you hit the door, he just kind of comes out. Just do that. Loot the chest. I double blink to get across the room super fast. Again, I don't bother looting him because... Okay, I was slow, but you can shoot between there. I don't really bother looting him just because I'm not really sure if it's even worth the time to, if he drops anything, but I know the loot that he does drop is going to be sent to my mailbox. And here's why we reset all these guys back on the stairs, just so we have all these different people to kind of just give us a bunch of speed out. And I'll be throwing my looterang every now and then, trying to get the majority of loot out. But again, it's not a huge deal. Okay, well I messed up there, but you get the idea. Okay. Down there, I keep making that mistake because I'm so used to it. These bats are like so perfectly positioned. I love it. And then we come up here, do that, do this, do them. And I can wait like a second to kill a couple more mobs, and then I basically just... I usually have my double blink up back by now, but I think I wasted one. And we're out. So, 4 minutes, 45 seconds, I could get that slightly lower, but under 5 minutes. And it's kind of perfect. So you can run about, 10 of these in 45 minutes, and I can see like a 15-minute break. You can go get some food, walk around, all that kind of stuff. And I can't believe we actually got a rare drop from that. That's actually pretty funny. Um, what was it? Some kind of bow or something? Yeah, 17K, worth about 10K on the server. Actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, so I'm about to head off to bed, but do a last price check. Did more runs tonight. I know I said I was going to do any more, but I kind of wanted to test out the new path for tomorrow. About 84K, and I think I did with 5 runs, like half an hour. We did get really lucky. We got these bows you saw, and just a bunch of random transmog. Nothing amazing. Um, so I don't know if I already included this, but I did actually put together a guild. I named it Sniper's Paradise. Yeah, I mean that's what we're all about here. So I was looking for a guild to buy, but there was nobody like selling, so I just decided to make one myself. Only problem is now we don't get instant mail between our characters, so we do have to wait an hour, and I'll have to like start actually going to the auction house on my main account, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So what about worth 7K worth of stuff today while we've been on? Mainly this pet, some random transmog, copper chain vest. That's like the first item you get in blacksmithing, and that's sold for 1.5K. Like that's ridiculous. Another pet and just some random crap. Um, we bought, you know, just more transmog. We got this staff for 1K, worth about 12K on this server. Sunscale helmet worth about 1.5K. We got it for 10 gold. A unusual compass. I don't know why I got it for 1 gold, worth about 5K. And two of these Blingtron circuit designs we got for 87 gold each, both worth 10K. I bought this magical crawdad. It's like a very rare fishing pet drop, I believe. Bought it for 10K, worth about 36K. I don't know if it was really worth buying, but whatever. I guess you gotta invest your money somewhere. Um, some random recipes and formulas, nothing amazing. We'll just quickly go through here, see if there's anything else worth mentioning. We did get this tiny green carp for 2K, worth about 14, but apparently only goes for about 7K on this server. Um, Yeah, I got this light edge longsword for 25 gold, worth about 10K on the server. Uh, Murloc legs bought for 1K. 1K or 2K? 1K, and worth about 4K as well. Um, just a lot more crap transmog. 7 of Fathoms we got for 100 gold, just whatever. This Dwarven Halberd, worth about 38K. I don't know if that's right, but we got it for 3K. Probably not a great deal, but whatever. Random Oxen card we got it for super cheap. Some more Darkmoon cards, more random transmog. We got an Old John's Left Hand 325 fist weapon for 2.5K, worth about 5K on the server, so that wasn't that great. And we got this Queen of 1,000 Feathers. I'm pretty sure this is a discontinued quiver slot, worth about 100K. We got it for 3,000 gold. I I'm really happy about that. That's like a really cool item to get, and um, a very good collector's item for hunters. I don't know if it counts as an appearance. I doubt it, but anybody who's like a serious hunt player like should have one of these. It's just a cool item to get, and I imagine one day it'll eventually sell. So let me go and post everything, and I'll be back. Just finished posting everything. We're at 4.25 mil, 4.25 million gold auction value. We have a lot of stuff expiring, so I'm going to cancel all this and repost it before I go to bed. But yeah, I came over here to check the black market auction house, and there's an X51 trading card game mount for 404K. Apparently one of my guildies bid on it recently, like when I came here, and so I saw that it was like super cheap. So I told my guild, this item's insanely cheap. Like you should come over here and make sure you get it. And so a different guildie came over and bid on it and outbid the other guildie, and they were just like, the one was just like, whatever, you can have it. He's like, are you sure? I mean, if this goes for 400K,
That's insane. And I mean, if nobody on the server, I don't know, maybe the people who have money just, aren't paying attention. It's a Monday night, stuff like that. I mean, the unclaimed container went for 105K, so I imagine somebody's going to be here to snipe it. I'll ask them to keep an eye on it and let me know what it finishes at. So hopefully I'll let you know tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, if it goes for like under 500K, that is just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I was explaining to him how the timer works on this. So basically, when the time left goes to short, it goes 30 minutes, and every time somebody bids while it's in this 0 to 30-minute frame, it adds 5 minutes to it up to a maximum of 30 minutes. So it's never going to go above 30 minutes, but that means you can't last second snipe it. So if you figure out the exact second it changed to short and you like keep track, you know, bid on it at like 29 minutes and 30 seconds, you're not going to win it in 30 seconds. It's going to add 5 minutes to it. So I was just explaining that to him, but I'm really curious for how much this is going to go. If it's a smart bidder, a guy who also wants it, then they're going to bid on it at like the last second, at like the last 5 minutes, just so there's no point in starting a bid war while it's at medium. There's just no point. Uh, my best idea for the black market auction house is you just want to like burn people out. You kind of keep track of the time and you figure out when they bid. It'll tell you you can enable chat timestamps. And when they bid, all you do is you pull up a timer, you time 4 minutes, 30 seconds, and at the end of that timer, you bid. And you can drag it out for like hours until they do like a really high post or something like that. Um, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully tomorrow's video will be a little bit longer, but I'm really not too sure. It is reset, so you never know.